welcome back to Bust The Crust, the show that's supposed to be about skiing. Well, unfortunately, there's not too much of that going on because there's not been a whole lot of snow around here lately.
Or anywhere. Nowhere in the west.
Really.
Or the north.
Northwest. You're almost in the east. You're so west.
I think there is one island that is in the east.
You're so into
Fun
north,
fact,
you're
Alaska is the farthest east, west, and north state.
Wow.
The more you know.
You're so far north, you're almost south.
What?
No, that doesn't work.
No.
Cut that out.
Keep that in.
So for the snow report, what we're getting at, for the snow report, it sucks.
Yeah.
It wasn't good in Alaska while I went back for break. It got a little better in the middle, and then apparently it rained right after I got here. So.
Yep.
And
I've been hitting a lot of rocks and dirt. My ski bases are trashed. Both Nordic skiing and alpine skiing. Yeah, it's sad. When I left Glenwood, it was raining in my neighborhood. Glenwood.
Hey man.
The wood.
The wood.
Yeah, it was raining in my neighborhood. It was supposed to be snowing, and it just kind of didn't. That's been the theme of this winter. We'll get a forecast that's like it's gonna snow a bunch, and then it snows an inch, or just rains, or just misses us entirely.
Classic.
or it snows an inch, and then it
Melts immediately.
Yeah. We get like 40-degree weather.
Yeah.
There has been new good snow on the mesa though. It snowed. I haven't been up there. Wait, you skied there?
Yeah,
today.
I skied there today, and
Am I speaking out of turn?
a little bit. It was okay, but there was a lot of places where you'd have to jump out of the tracks because there's a bush growing through the tracks, or
That's good snow this season though.
yeah, but it was good, but it's not ideal. It's not like it was last year around this time.
The race there was gravel in the tracks.
Yeah, we were able to
Gravel on the
ski.
trail, so
We never had to like take off skis or anything, so I guess I can't complain too much.
Yeah. Powderhorn still not doing too hot. They have the Bunny Hill open, but that is it. And that's no fun.
yeah, Sunlight, the mountain that I work for their downtown retail rental shop. Yeah, they had one run open for the longest time, and then they opened some new terrain like towards the end of my break. But there was like it's about that thick, and you're skiing over dirt and rocks, and it's bad. It's bad everywhere, pretty much.
Yeah.
I hear Winter Park sounded good though.
Yeah, we had a race in Winter Park this past weekend, and the snow was pretty good. It was surprising. Yeah, they had like a 50-inch base, and there was none of those pesky sticks or rocks that are everywhere else.
And we were racing there next week.
Yeah, so y'all gonna have a good time.
Stagecoach Classic.
Yep.
Up and over the ridge. That race, I think in particular, needs good snow because it's almost backcountry.
Yeah.
All those little like narrow trails and stuff through the trees, you really need good snow there.
Mm.
Yeah.
So what you been up to? What's going on?
I worked a lot of break. Like I said, work at the Sunlight Ski and Bike Shop. I wasn't able to work that much because no one wants to come to Colorado or ski when there's no snow, so that was kind of a bummer. It didn't make as much money as I would have liked. Yeah, it was good. I tried to do some skiing. My girlfriend came to town and we did some skiing. I skied Vail for the first time on Nordic skis. And yeah, skied at Aspen a little bit, also on Nordic skis. It's pretty bad. Yeah, that's about it. Basically skied and hung out, worked.
Nice. We, the Alpine team, have had a couple little training trips out in Aspen. We've been having, let me try that again. We had a pretty long week this week. We left on Tuesday to go ski up at Highlands, and we stayed there till Thursday afternoon. Drove back. Aspen Highlands. Yeah. We stayed there. We trained. Got into some gates for the first time this season, which was actually really helpful. Drove back Thursday night. Left Friday to go to Winter Park for our first race. and that went pretty well. I mean, as well as I could expect, not having had much training at all. I don't know. Honestly, it was kind of more about the fun. I think
The
this
team
time,
bonding kind
the
of
team
stuff?
bonding stuff. Yeah, we just kind of messed around, did some tuning, did some. I don't know. I don't even know what we did.
Some memes.
Some memes.
Yeah.
Memes happened. We
Was that a conference race?
It was first conference race. We only do conference races.
Oh yeah, we do more.
The USSA Nationals were in Anchorage this year. Last year we were able to do it, like the whole team was, because it was in
Soldier Hollow, Park City,
Utah,
Utah.
which is like just a few hours away. So,
6.
was it really?
It was at least 6 going there because that was the day of the ice storm.
Oh, that's right. I flew in. That's right. I didn't even.
You flew in
Yeah.
straight
Okay.
to Park City.
Yeah,
I remember.
I remember the ice storm.
That got canceled. Yeah.
Yeah, but anyways, I raced that. It was in Anchorage. I thought they weren't gonna have any like enough snow to even race at first, and actually I have those 2 pictures. Hopefully we can put those up there. But
Yep,
when I went to drop off my skis, it was like there was like no snow, and well there was, but it was like wet, and there's a lot of ice, and there's these like some hills just didn't have anything on them, and so I was like not that excited about it. Plus I got sick right before nationals, and then the next day or 2 days later or something, I came back, and they'd gotten a ton of snow, and it was actually really good racing. So I didn't do too great my first day, but I think just because I was sick. But
nobody does well at nationals.
yeah, plus it was like my 3rd race of the season, so I was kind of bummed out the first day, which was I think it was like a 1 point something K skate sprint, and then the next day I raced. I actually did pretty good. I didn't make the next heat, but I improved a lot from the previous.
It's so hard to make heats in nationals. I remember last year I was happy to get on the second to the last page in the results instead of the last page.
Yeah, it's difficult.
Yeah, it's crazy. Did you race with was it A&R?
Yeah, I had A&R wax for me, but I actually raced in my CMU suit, so that was fun. And yeah, but other than that, I just skied around. I did a little bit of skijoring. We have 2 sled dogs left. We used to have like 16, but
What happened to the other 14?
well, they died. But okay, when I say that, it sounds like we had some sort of like dog genocide.
Yeah.
Oh, they were all the same age, and they grew up, and then they all died together. So Blake, how was your race?
Yeah, tell us a little more.
We have a couple new racers on our team. A couple kids from California, and they both performed pretty well. Both days, both races. The slalom and GS. I don't remember exactly what places they were in, but it's definitely top 20, which is pretty good considering how the both the CU and DU teams are kind of the trickle down from the Division 1 racing teams.
Yeah. Are they even American? Is it like Nordic where like all the D1 teams are just like the Norwegian B team?
No, that's
and they're all old and there's no hope.
that's Rocky Mountain. When we go do regionals, they're up in like what is it, Montana?
Oh really?
I don't know. They have all the foreign kids.
Oh.
Huh.
Yeah, Nordic is CU, DU.
Mm-hmm. They're good though. Like they always perform very well.
Yep.
I don't know. You know, from being from New Orleans, I feel like I did pretty good. I always have to remind myself that I shouldn't actually exist as a ski racer. What else about races?
Oh, I have a story about the race I did. It was like, was it New Year's Eve? It was either New Year's Eve or the day before New Year's Eve.
I think it was the 30th.
Yeah, it's 30th. I went up to a race on the Skyway Trails on the Grand Mesa, which is where we normally ski and race. And it was supposed to be a 10-kilometer classic race. And they had to shorten it to be like an 8K because part of the course wasn't skiable. They had to like shovel snow onto the road just so we could ski to the start of the race. But yeah, I was excited. It was the first time I was going to be skiing on the mesa, which is super high, so that's always an adjustment. But I was breathing actually pretty well. I definitely got tired from that race. Mesa is like, where we ski is like 10,600 feet, so it's really high by pretty much any standards. But yeah, it was a good race. I got second place, and Jake Bradshaw got third, and Andrew got fourth. So all the guys from our team who showed up did pretty well.
Follow us on Instagram at Bust The Crust.
I think that's it. Yeah. Follow us on that. Make sure you follow our teams. I don't remember any of their handles or anything.
We have CMU Nordic and CMU Alpine. I think there's underscores as well. And Facebook pages. Turns out there actually is an Alpine Facebook page.
Oh, cool.
I didn't know.
Yeah, we'll put those in the description.
If you like the show it to other people.
Yeah.
We promise we're getting better.
We're trying our best.
We think we're getting better. I don't know. Our setup is a little better this time.
Mm-hmm.
That was
Kinda.
nice.
Okay.
I know you can't see, but we have a new camera and a tripod this time. We're not taping things.
Here,
He'll take a
show
picture.
I'll show you, and you can go. Oh.
But
Wow.
yeah, we've
Look at
upgraded
that.
our.
Yeah, there's no phone in the closet like there was before.
And there's
so
no
there's a
poles
tripod.
taped into the wall and stuff.
Mm-hmm. So it's a little better.
We do still have these janky little lamp setups, but
put on stacks of my junk, so
That's okay.
that's okay.
it worked though.
Yeah. Next week, Nordic team is racing in Winter Park for the Stagecoach Classic. I think we already mentioned that. That's a big race. That's like 200 people racing there.
And actually, some of the bigger schools are there too.
Yeah.
Like DU.
Yeah.
Aren't they there?
Some
of them. They have
the
the B team coming out or something.
Is that a conference race?
Yep.
And then do you guys ever race?
We do. Alpine team is racing at Ski Cooper next weekend. We're gonna go hang out.
Vale.
Yeah, we're gonna go hang out in Leadville. It'll be fun.
Nice. Sweet.
And we're gonna have a guest next week.
Try.
Yeah.
Probably. We want to have an Alpine guest on
Yeah.
since we've only done Nordic so far.
Yep.
So
I'm feeling attacked, so I need some backup.
We're not. It's not like anything against you. We just.
I'm
haven't
sure,
had
you
anyone.
know.
Yeah.
You say that.
Hopefully next week another guest. That was fun. I liked having Emma.
yeah,
If you didn't see that episode, go watch that one.
it's probably the best one we've made, to be honest.
And I'm not even in it.
It just looked nice with the nice room we were in instead of
Yeah.
an awkward dorm wall with some
my
skis.
dorm
Yeah.
room with just piles of garbage.
We are the trash boys.
Yeah. The trash. Yeah. So come back next time. We'll have more race footage. We have some from these races. I don't know if we'll be playing now or earlier. But
It'll be in there.
That'll always be featured. So
We're hoping that we can do a lot more of not just us talking and you guys looking at us, but us talking and
more
then video over top of it,
components,
so that you can. It's not so boring.
Yep.
As lovely as our faces are.
And also having people we like to do this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Awesome.
Well, until next time.
How do we normally sign off?
Bust
that
crust.
No.
We usually awkwardly say see ya.
What's the outro gonna be?
So bye.
Bye.
This episode is over!